I'm sorry guys, the camera died out. My cell phone battery was dead, so the camera wasn't working, so I'm just gonna get back into it. So the 5 of coins, I'm focusing in on this coin right here, which is at the top, the peak, right? And then we've got light over here as well. So with the world, and I'm kind of focusing on how like they're kind of bouncing on this, and there are so many colors and they're all like a part of all your chakras, but the ones that you need to work on the most is your vocal chakra and located in your throat because of all these blues, and especially this blue that I'm focusing on in the background, and your confidence chakra, which is located in like just a little bit below your belly button, and it's the orange chakra. And then even the yellow one to a certain extent, because there's a lot of yellow in here and they're bouncing on yellow and orangish pairs, and that one's to do with creativity and yellow chakra, I think it's to do with creativity, and I think even to a certain point action, and that one's located right below your diaphragm, or below your ribs. So yeah, I'm definitely seeing that the advice for you is to kind of get all of your chakras rebalanced, especially your vocal and your orange chakra, your blue and orange chakras. And I would say you could either do this through meditation, or you could do this through Reiki healing or flame healing or anything like that. So honestly, I would just say just meditate on your chakras, and in the description box below I have a 10-minute chakra meditation YouTube video, which I've linked to, and I really find that this one really rebalances all my chakras in a short amount of time. But you can do like specific chakras on YouTube. I know there are videos like that, and you could even use the YouTube channel that the video in my link box is from, and or you could do like a longer version of a full chakra meditation. I know there's 15-minute, 30-minute, hour-long ones, whatever you feel comfortable with. But I would say even do it for 5 minutes each day. Usually what I do at the beginning of this reading is I just do like a mini meditation chakra healing thing where I focus in on each of my points as I breathe in and out, and I feel the energy, like the light energy of that color just radiating all throughout my body, and that takes me about like 1 to 2 minutes. If I really want to slow it down, 5 minutes, you know. But really you want to make sure that you're focusing in on these energies and trying to heal them for at least 5 minutes every day for now, okay? And that's also going to really help you move forward in your goal, whether this is approaching someone for an interview or career, or if it's approaching someone for a relationship. And then these are kind of the cards that I felt to pull out extra for. And we've got 4 of Swords, which is basically like you're holding yourself back from speaking, and you need to stop doing that. Whatever you feel like speaking, don't hold yourself back and just go for it, okay? And that is basically expression of all your emotions. So you need to stop holding yourself back from speaking, okay? Because that's going to help you move forward in your mental and emotional decision making, okay? And the things that you are passionate about and you want to do, right? And this, you're holding back specifically your emotions, right? And you're at the because you're not letting your emotions out, you're not beginning this journey of emotions that could be possible, okay? So that is the advice for you. Now we're just going to look at your physical glow up, okay? Just give me a minute to shuffle and pull those cards out. All right, so for your physical glow up, I did ask for more and I got 2, but I didn't want to take those cards, so I'm just going to stick with these 2 that got pulled out. So your overall energy I'm seeing as Page of Cups in reverse right now, okay? So it's like the beginning of an emotional journey, but it hasn't started yet. And then 2 of Swords and 4 of Coins is what came out in your card spread. Okay, so I'm basically getting your physical glow up is coming into this protected energy. And it's not a protective energy like you are trying to protect yourself and restrict yourself. It's almost like you're coming into this protective energy that where you are trusting of the things that are going to be happening. Okay? And no matter what happens, you are going to be okay with it. That's the kind of glow up that I'm seeing here right now. Now, physically, I am seeing that you're going to be more confident in wielding your decisions. Okay? And I'm also seeing that I feel like you're going to be saving up a lot of money, and that might be shown in the way that you dress. You might dress more business-like, okay, and more not financially abundant, but definitely like you've got the finances, but you just don't spend them willy-nilly, you know? And you're also not in this mode of kind of conserving your finances either. People can tell that you have money, but you don't look super luxurious, but you don't look super casual either. Okay, so you're mostly wearing business suits here. I'm seeing like darker colors, and I'm even seeing like the typical like a low ponytail, maybe a high ponytail, and then with red lipstick, and I'm not even seeing mascara or anything like that too much. I'm just seeing red lipstick and the black business suit. I'm definitely seeing that you're very in this calm and confident energy coming out. Like your face exudes confidence and like an indifference to anything that happens, in the way that it's not going to affect you emotionally or in your actions. Okay. I'm also seeing that your hands are more open, even though they look closed over here, but they are open here. So whatever decision you are making, you are confident in your decision making, and you're going through with that, and your hands are unclenching a little bit more and in this slightly relaxed position. And then the overall energy, which was Page of Cups, is basically just letting us know that maybe you haven't made that emotional decision that you were going to, but you are definitely coming out in this confident energy. And again, we can see there's a lot of blues and oranges. So you're definitely learning to focus in on your voice and balance your confidence with the things that you want to do. Okay? And then maybe on that romantic journey, you haven't quite proceeded forward on that or vocalized it. As you can see, there's like a lot of blues on here, and calmed your heart a little bit with the green. But because these are happening, you're making decisions and actions towards your career and your financial goals and your physical goals. You're definitely going to start on that journey maybe within 1 or 2 months. I'm getting maximum 6 to 7 months, and you will eventually get on board onto this emotional journey. Okay? All right, well, pile 2, I hope you guys enjoyed your reading, and I hope you guys have a blessed and wonderful, curious week. Hello, pile 3, welcome to your reading. So I'm going to start off with your totem. So we can see that you've got 8 of Swords. All right, so now this definitely shows me that you're a very active person, especially in your career and your physical reality. You're at the top of your career, or at least like in a very upper management position, but or like whatever you do the best of it. Okay, so, and you've always done the best of it. I'm feeling a very competitive type of feel like from this pile. Almost like you guys like to be the best of whatever you do. Okay, I feel like you guys could have been class valedictorians, or like the president of the student council, or like in the top of like the leadership positions for like the committees. Like you might have been the manager or the actual coordinator of a lot of different event committees or anything like that. You guys may participate in a lot of like marathons or like charity work, and even in your own career, you're kind of the person that everyone goes to for advice and to seek help, and you're the one who's managing every like major project or big deal. And but with all of this swords energy and this active energy also comes all of this confusion and overwhelmingness kind of in the core of your own self. So it's almost like on the outside you look like a very confident and well put together person, and you're like the best of the best, but on the inside you're very confused and overwhelmed about your own self. About your own self and your aspirations and your life purpose. Okay? And you guys could get like a lot of burnout like at the end of the day, because you're so busy throughout it and doing so many different things and helping so many different people and being like that top tier person on the outside, right? But once you get home, you just want to relax, and it's almost like you just throw your shoes off, sit on the TV with like a nice glass of wine or something like that, just to release all the tension of the day. But yeah, so now I'm just gonna go into your health, and I can see that your because it's a general health reading, right? Pile 2 got an actual like diagnosis, I guess, for health, like physical health, and it was basically that they were clenching their hands because they were dealing with nervous tensions, right? So I actually saw like a physical symptom in their health reading. But with you and pile 1, I'm not seeing more of a physical symptom. I'm seeing more of your actual life and how you are kind of approaching your health. Okay? So you guys are on the beginning of a journey to make like a very quick and major change in your health life. So you are not only a Page of Wands, right? Which is mental and emotional health. So you're on this way to kind of deal with your mental and emotional health and become more positive and uplifted, and have a more outgoing and new and refreshed, almost like childlike, excited outlook on life. Okay, with this Page of Swords, you are at the beginning of a self-discovery journey, okay, on exploring yourself, or you might be on the verge of actually traveling somewhere, maybe somewhere warm and nice that you've always wanted to go, or I'm seeing more of like somewhere that you always wanted to go more than the actual seasons, but it could be somewhere warm and nice, or it could be somewhere cool and breezy. And then with 10 of Cups, this is emotional fulfillment. So it's like you are doing the things that make you happy, but because I'm focusing in on this baby, it's more of like you're at the beginning of the journey. You're kind of refreshing yourself in all aspects of your life, not only self-discovery and your life purpose and your exploration of yourself, but also your own emotions and how you deal with them and how you perceive what is happiness and what makes you happy, understanding yourself. And then Page of Wands is, again, this new approach to your mental and emotional health. Okay, so you've got mental health, you've got emotional health, you've got personal, like spiritual health, I guess you could say, and you're making a lot of quick and major changes, and you're definitely not afraid of what's behind the curtain. You're kind of excited about it, and you're not even focusing on this like from the outside. Usually I see death as like you're looking at it in a more scared way than there is actually anything to be scared of. But in here, you're not even focusing in on this. You don't even care, or you're not aware of the fears, or if you are, you've just kind of ignored them and gotten over them, and now you're really looking behind the curtain. You're really pulling that back really quickly, and you're curious what's behind the curtain. And I think that is your general health reading, that you're starting on this new journey. You're making a decision to kind of explore yourself and know who you are. And I'm kind of trying this thing out as well. I will be soon going on a journey where this is like a first time solo journey that I'm doing with my money and going by myself to a foreign country that I've never been to. But I've always wanted to go there because of the hospitality and the culture, and I've always felt drawn to it in a way. But I am taking that step, right? So you guys are also on that journey of self-discovery and taking the step towards things that make you happy. So now we're going to move on to your advice. And for advice, we got Queen of Coins, Four of Swords, and Seven of Swords and Two of Wands together. Okay, so the Four of Swords did come out in reverse, but I'm taking it upright. So the Queen of Coins, basically I'm seeing that the advice for you is to be proud of your accomplishments. Okay, so kind of wake up and smell the roses. Look around you, observe what you have accomplished, and be proud of it. Be don't be prideful and arrogant of it, but don't be shy to show it off. If someone asks you, be proud of it and let them know in a positive and like a grounded manner. Then yeah, this is what I did and this is how I went about doing it, right? And Four of Swords is kind of the same energy that we're getting here as well, is to kind of speak your mind. No matter how blunt or straightforward it could be, just speak what you feel like speaking. Don't hold yourself back every single time from saying the things that you want to say. Okay? Basically shedding your wolf's clothing of like being this always confident and always in control and in power type of person, and revealing that emotional side and kind of letting people know why you are in this energy or how you got into this controlled and powerful energy, right? Letting them know that there is a human being behind there. You know, there is a little sheep that can also fend for itself. But yes, there are emotions that are inside of you, and do not be afraid to speak them out and let people know about them, okay? Or even just speak out how you are feeling in the moment and communicate your decisions or your emotions in a decision like you may be making soon. I think it's actually 1 to 2 months that it would take, like maximum or minimum 1 to 2 months you're making this decision, and within 4 to 6 months I feel like, or maybe even 5 months, I'm seeing 5 months maximum is like when the decision has been made. Okay, but your advice, going back to your advice, we've got Seven of Swords and we've got Two of Wands. So Seven of Swords, basically I'm seeing that you have to go through your past. So you have to kind of take a journey through your past and consider all the major events that have taken place in your timeline to the point that you've gotten up to now. You need to also take a look at all the emotional or mental traumas or experiences that you've gone through, whether they were positive or negative. You need to take a look at them and kind of decide if they're negative experiences, how you got over them or how you can get over them, and kind of deal with them so that you have closure on them, right? And because you've always been in this being the best and kind of a go-getter energy that I don't think you've ever had time to kind of pause and reflect on how you got there and the experiences that you've been through to get there. And if you did suffer any traumatic experiences or any negative experiences, I don't think you've actually emotionally and mentally dealt with that. So I think you need to do that as well. And that's actually going to lead you to be more confident in speaking your mind and being proud of your accomplishments, because I'm not talking about, again, not just negative experiences, right? But also positive experiences, and focusing in on how you actually got into this Queen of Coins energy. And that'll make you more confident in speaking out your mind, because you'll be proud of how you got there. You'll understand why and how you got there, and you'll be more stabilized in your personality, and your characteristic traits will be more foundational, right? You won't be so confused and overwhelmed about your own self, right? And that'll also be well put together now. Yeah, and any negative or traumatic experiences, you need to learn to kind of break them down and focus on reflecting on them to, in a wiser way, to kind of understand why it happened, why you reacted that way, or why did someone else react that way, and how can I create closure on this? How can I get over this? Do I have to contact that person and apologize, or do I have to just accept the fact, or try to help them with that characteristic trait? And if that doesn't work, then maybe just accept the fact that they are like that, and I couldn't have done anything to avoid this experience. I didn't do anything wrong, and the only closure that I have is to accept that it happened and to move on. And if I meet with another person like this, or if I see that the situation is developing into this similar situation, then walk away from that situation, or speak my mind about that situation clearly and in a straightforward, but obviously in a professional or a gentle manner, so that you're not offending anyone, but you're still speaking your mind. Okay, I'm not talking about sugarcoating. I'm just talking about the tone of your actual voice, and your delivery. And yeah, so basically that's your advice. Okay, so I'm just gonna shuffle your cards for your physical glow up. Okay, just giving me a moment. Okay, pile 3. So these are your cards for your physical glow up. So you got an overall card of 6 of coins. So definitely I'm seeing that you're becoming more kind and wiser in your physical image. You look more calm, and I think people are more willing to approach you and feel more comfortable approaching you now, but you also are sharing yourself as well. So that's your overall energy that I'm getting in terms of a physical glow up. You're just more approachable. Your energy is not so closed off and in this charismatic, intimidating energy, right? Whereas before, people were coming to you with this oh, you're the big boss here, kind of help me out, everything. And now they're in this energy of, oh, I understand how you got at this position, and it feels like you're more relatable and you're more down to earth because of that, right? So you're definitely giving off your physical energy itself is changing into something more warm and welcoming and open. Okay, and because of you sharing yourself. Then you've got the Hierophant, the 10 of Swords, the 6 of Swords, 5 of Wands, Page of Coins in reverse, and 8 of Swords. And the 5 of Wands did come out in reverse, but I'm taking it upright. And these are extra cards that I asked for on the 3rd time, but these are the 2 cards that actually flipped out when I was shuffling. So the Hierophant is, again, we're getting this very calm and wise looking, not only energy, but also the way that you look as well. I feel like you might start to wear more flowy things rather than just simple silhouettes that are straight cut. I'm seeing more like bohemian type of dresses, just when you're at home and spending more time in the garden and things like that. So you're really kind of doing the things that make you feel more free and open and happy. And with this 10 of Swords, you're definitely leaving behind the things that serve you no more purpose, okay? Leaving behind anything negative, and really in this energy of as well, not taking anyone's BS, and basically learning how to let go of things. So again, there's that whole wise and calm energy that's coming through. Then with the 6 of Swords, I feel like you might be going to a spa to manicure your hands and take care of your body. With the 5 of Wands, again, it's the thing that you're not struggling anymore. You're not, you say your mind, and the only struggle really is coming from maybe people might react to you a certain way because they've never seen you opening up yourself and acting how you are acting right now. So at first there might be a little bit of a pushback from people around you, your friends and family and close loved ones, but after a while they'll get over it and you'll be good to go. But you're no longer in this struggling energy and in this go-getting energy of I have to be the best. You've gotten over that point. Now you're just in this energy of, I'm gonna do the things that I want to do, and I'm gonna do them well while having fun. And honestly, I don't even think you're focused on doing them that well. I think you're just focused on having fun and doing them so that they make you happy. And yeah, again, this Page of Coins thing. So again, you're not like, I feel like you might actually be getting more income and more abundance coming in because of this open and loving energy that you have. I feel like you may even have like a promotion in your job responsibilities or duties, or you may be offered an opportunity for a job position that is really suited to your character, to your new character, and that you've always wanted to do, but you never thought that you would suit that field, or you always had like, you were never focused on accomplishing that specifically. You just wanted to be the best, right? And then with 8 of Swords, you're coming out of this, you're actually going into this constant thinking energy, not an overthinking or an overwhelmed type of thinking, but more of like a reflective thinking and thinking about all these decisions and all the things that you want to do and which one you want to do. Okay. And thinking about your own self. And I'm seeing these swords as kind of like mirrors. So it's very reflective based thinking about your own self, your own character traits, what you want to do, what makes you happy, and what's the next step forward on this journey of emotional, physical, mental and emotional health fulfillment. Okay. And yeah, I feel like you may be physically, I'm not seeing too much. It's more of like an energy vibe that I'm getting from you, from your pile. So it's more of like an energy glow up rather than a physical glow up. But definitely I think you are gonna definitely go to like a spa to kind of pamper yourself and to beautify yourself. What else? And you may take a class or some sort of program that teaches you how to reflective thinking, or you may be reading a book that teaches you how to do reflective thinking, or you might just be doing it as you feel fit. Okay, but basically that's your reading for today, guys. And I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I hope you guys have a blessed, wonderful, curious week. All right, and see you guys next time. All right, so I hope everyone enjoyed their readings, and please do make sure to check out my podcast or my other videos if you guys enjoyed this video reading. If you guys have any comments on next week's video, what types of reading I should do, or any question that you're specifically interested in, I'll try to create a reading which includes those questions. Yeah, so, and you can leave those comments down in the comment box below, and I'll make sure to read those. Also, join me for the podcast on Monday, the Hermit's Ocean podcast on Monday, where we discuss social issues, and I kind of state my own opinions on prevalent social issues. It might be a little bit provocative for some of you guys, but I'm more than open to discussing. That's the whole point of the podcast, to kind of understand and gain exposure to new experiences, different perspectives, and different opinions, and kind of see how people have developed those opinions throughout their life. All right, and we do a live stream of that at 6 p.m. So Monday, 6 p.m., we've got the Hermit's Ocean podcast, and please do make sure to like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more of those videos, and get the notification bell if you want a reminder for my Saturday videos and my Monday podcast. Okay, and I hope you guys have a blessed, wonderful, and curious week. And yeah, just keep on making sure that you guys are living balanced lifestyles. Don't pursue a single thing in this crazy focused energy. Make sure you're taking out time to kind of ground yourself, and make sure that you're taking time to take care of yourself and balance yourself, and then proceed forward. Okay, bye guys, and I hope you guys enjoyed the reading.